It's chemo day again, and it is the start of part 2 on my unwanted adventure. And I figured for part 2 I would debut my blue one. It's like aqua and it's got like little greeny highlighter ends, like maybe like a seafoam green. I don't know. I went sea status mermaid for this, and she's been listening to me holler and moan about how she ain't setting right, kids. And as you can see, I've been picking at it. So plan B is to put a headband on, but at first, before I ruin the curls, I just wanted to show them off because they're beautiful. What do you think, Speed?
I love it. Beautiful.
Speed Racer.
Hey, Speed Racer.
Fran, ever since you got the bobblehead, we've been wanting to put it on the front of our car, so maybe we forgot it, but maybe on the way back we'll have it, or tomorrow for hydration day, because, you know, true to suit, wig took forever. I'm blaming the wig today, okay? I was on time until she decided to poke up right there. Make a scene. She is dramatic, though. I'll give her that. I love it. So part 2 of chemo today. We're gonna have a session with somebody and learn information all about what I'm gonna go through. And I already kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna go through, but hopefully it won't be as bad as what I just went through. I've heard a lot of promising things, so I kind of got my hopes up, but I also don't want to get my hopes up too much, and we will go from there. I remembered to do the saran wrap. I kept forgetting to do the saran wrap. It's called Emla cream. It's like a lidocaine, and it just takes away the bite when they have to like suction me to the IV. Do that again. Oh, that was so funny. Gives her the heebie-jeebies. Whatever. I think it's cool. It's like...
Yeah, but you get tattoos, so...
Yeah, I do get tattoos. But it's different. Okay, so a tattoo only touches the skin. This goes through your veins. It's a little more dramatic.
A lot more dramatic.
But I get where she's coming from with the needles. Yeah, needles suck, but like, whatever. Eventually they all come out, right?
Right? I think so.
It's been a hard run this past couple of weeks. It's been a really, really hard run. And I still am dealing, but I'm getting through. We're getting there. Climbed a mountain, and I'm in that valley waiting to climb the second mountain, so here's to that. Pre-trauma. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, we made a big... Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. This guy is like...
She's revving her car, kids. Here we go. Here comes Speed Racer. She's a demon on wheels. And with that, I bid you adieu. So I'm not 100%, but I think I'm the last one here today. This has taken all day. I don't see anything. Yay. Morning, y'all. I wanted to update yesterday after chemo. This girl was out. She was exhausted. She was couch bound. She took her wig off and didn't get all the wig glue off. So here I am. It is Wednesday morning, and I kind of look like Marshall Mathers. I'm kind of working with it. And yeah, so chemo went, and I didn't have an allergic reaction, which I was so thankful for. I learned that it's not actually the med that they're worried about for the allergic reaction. It's actually what's in the tubing. because it's associated with pine and like a tree out west, that kind of pine, and some people are allergic to it, and I am actually one of the people that are allergic to pine, but everything was so minimal, and I'm so thankful I was able to get that and not be allergic. One thing though that did come back rather rapidly, even though I bought myself these like mitts and these little booties, and they're ice packs, and they're supposed to help with neuropathy symptoms, which is known with that drug, and they warmed really quick, so they're not really high-end ice packs. Is that a thing? I don't think so. They didn't really do as well as I thought they would, and I ended up with some neuropathy weirdness and my feet last night. What the hell? It was awful. So I rubbed my CBD lotion on them, my Hempy Goodness Charlotte's Web lotion from my other video, and it did the trick. It did the trick, and I'm rolling with it, and hopefully that's all the neuropathy I get. I think next time I have a different strategy with how to keep my cold hands and my cold feet. I had them in a cooler, but I think I'm going to have to pack them with a bunch of ice packs. One more thing on my list of things to bring to chemo. Yeah, so the throat thing, it's happening, but it's not as bad so far, but it's only Wednesday. My wall hits on Thursday. What else, Chloe? Chloe's happy because we're outside on the porch. I spend all my mornings here now because it helps keep me. My therapist said the other day that the cure is found in nature, and so I'm rolling with it. And she's so happy that I found the nature that works for me. The natural things that you can ingest, the natural things that you can apply topically, exposing yourself to nature, getting that vitamin D from the sun, stuff like that. So I'm working it. I'm working it. And when you break rules, make it count. So yeah. I had a different nurse yesterday that I've never had before, and she was great. She was very apologetic a lot because they had a lot going on. I was there pretty much all day yesterday. Remember how I said I was going in at 9:15? We didn't leave until about 4 p.m. I didn't get out until about 4 p.m. and like I said, I think I was the last one there, and when I was walking out, I definitely saw from all the pods that I was the last one there. I made a new friend with a guy, raspy voice. Looked like he could have been like a carny or something. He was a character, and I really like him a lot. I think he's a cool guy. I'm walking by, he's like, "Oh, I like the hair." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And I walked past him to the window seat, and he goes, "You lucked out, you got a window seat. When I was here, they had to put me in the middle." And I'm like, "Well, you want to trade? I'll trade with you." No, you deserve it with that hair." And we were joking back and forth, and he was telling me how he had his port placed last week and how he's so thankful, and I was like, "Yeah, it's really great. It saves my arm veins, it saves my hand veins. Like, this thing, even though it hurt having it surgically placed, is a beast, and I wouldn't have it any other way." And he's like, "Yeah, me too." And then there was a little old lady behind us. She goes, "This is the 3rd time I have a port." And I love it. And the nurse was like, "Because you weren't supposed to get it taken out the 2nd time. That's why you had it placed the 3rd time." She goes, "I know." So we got all the pods going in conversation yesterday. And then this lady who sat across from me, I don't know what she was having, but it looked like a blood something with blood. And when your medicine doesn't work properly, the whole machine shuts down and it beeps. It's like doo 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 beep. And every like 30 seconds to a minute it'll be like beep. And mine went off and I didn't hear it because I had my headphones on. And then hers went off across from me and I heard hers, but she didn't hear hers. So I'm looking up and I'm like, and then I heard mine go off and I took my headphones off and we're looking at each other. I was like, is that mine or is that yours? And she goes, I don't know. And then both of ours went off and it was funny, and we were talking a little bit too. So a lot of bonding yesterday. Real positive thing that I forgot to mention. I saw a different doctor than I normally do, who was able to do a physical exam on me, which I'm so thankful for, because based on what she read on the chart with the diameter of all of my tumors, because I have 3, in case we forgot, I have 3 tumors in my right breast. I kept feeling them throughout, and I kept feeling like, okay, they feel different. Different is good. Different, it feels softer, not as like hard and built up. And yesterday she was able to confirm that she thinks that they're shrinking. Based on everything, she thinks that they're shrinking, and she's like validating that everything that I went through is working. And I'm so relieved, and I really hope that it's not false hope, because that was a really rough hill. That last treatment was so hard. And I always put on, you know, my face, and I'm always a happy person, and I went through it. I went through some major shit the last 2 weeks, so good tears, good happy tears to go with the pain tears, to go with everything. So it's working. They're impressed with me, and I'm just here. It's funny, everybody's like, you're so strong, you're so this, I could never. And it's like, you don't know how strong you are until you have to do it, you know. And yeah, I am strong, I'll take it. But I almost sometimes feel like an imposter, because I'm told that I'm a fighter, and a lot of times I'm just sitting, and I have to remind myself that to fight is not to fight, you know. So even though I look like one today. I just thought you guys would like to hear that. I don't need hydration today according to them, because this drug is different, so they want to see how I do without hydration. Fingers crossed for me. All the good juju you're sending is working, so please keep sending it. Please keep sending me funny videos and stuff like that, and really crude, weird humor. I'm all into all of that. Animals, if you got animals, cute pictures, cute little funny videos, I love it. I'll keep sending mine with Chloe, who is resting on my grandma's blanket that grandma made for us. So, sorry grandma, Chloe took it. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. All the presents you guys keep sending me are so like unexpected and wonderful. And the short trips to Thatcher, it just made a huge difference. And going strong. Alright, I'll stop blabbing now. Love y'all.